Each one of us has a place we love with our heart. It can be a big city or a small town, or even a tiny village, new or ancient. This is the place where we live. This is our home. Cities and towns of the world are so distinct from one another, and yet very similar in one aspect, and this aspect is we, their residents. Whatever nation we may belong to, whatever language we may speak, all of us have one thing in common. All of us want to lead a happy life. Happiness is multifaceted. It implies health and prosperity, peace of mind, and the art of staying in harmony with the self and the world out there. We humans are conscient beings. We think, decide, act, and reap the fruit of our actions. Decisions we take and our behavior patterns shape our destiny, as well as the destiny of this planet Earth, which is our global home. Proper diet is an essential constituent of a happy and harmonious life. But what does it really mean to have a proper diet? It is clear that a human body needs a particular amount of fats, proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, and microelements. However, the proper diet implies yet another important dimension which cannot be ignored, the moral or ethical factor. Let us listen to the words of wisdom of some famous people who were firm vegetarians. Albert Einstein, physicist. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. Nothing will benefit human health and increase chances of survival for life on Earth as much as the evolution to a vegetarian diet. Leo Tolstoy, author. As long as there are slaughterhouses, there will be battlefields. George Bernard Shaw, playwright. Animals are my friends, and I don't eat my friends. If a group of beings from another planet were to land on Earth, beings who considered themselves as superior to you as you feel yourself to be to other animals, would you concede to them the rights over you that you assume over other animals? Leonardo da Vinci. Truly, man is the king of beasts, for his brutality exceeds theirs. We live by the death of others. We are burial places. I have from an early age abjured the use of meat, and the time will come when men such as I will look on the murder of animals as they now look on the murder of men. Numbers of adherents of vegetarianism are continually increasing because many people have been getting a very positive experience of this lifestyle. Many dietitians advocate vegetarian diet, saying it improves your health considerably. In this film, we will share some simple ways of cooking pure vegetarian food. No step in the process of cooking can be considered insignificant. Everything is important. Cleanliness in our kitchen, our own hygiene, quality of food products we use for cooking. Very often, due to lack of time or lack of information about food products and spices, we do not give due value to the minutest details of cooking. Yet, these minor details can change the cooking process into a true art. Quality of the cooked dish, its nutrition value, and its taste depend largely and how much attention and respect we pay to the process of cooking. And the most essential thing is that every dish we cook should definitely contain such ingredients as love, pure thoughts, and good wishes. Even while cooking simple, everyday dishes, our thoughts should not be ordinary. Rather, they should be extraordinary. That is, elevated. And the most elevated thoughts are those about God, the Supreme Soul, the seed of the tree of humanity, the one who provides us with everything we need for our life. There are so many recipes of vegetarian dishes that it is impossible to cover all of them in one film. We are going to show you just a few recipes that you can use in your day-to-day life. And before starting our practical lessons, let us share a few golden rules for healthy eating habits. Golden rules of eating. Try to eat freshly cooked food. Definitely include fresh vegetables, fruits, and juices in your daily diet. Eat only when you feel like it, but not more than 3 times a day. Do not eat while standing or walking. Keep silent during your meals. Try to eat in a royal way, neither too fast nor too slowly. Do not eat to excess. Remember that an experience of satiety comes only after some time, not immediately. Try to have meals regularly at fixed timings. Take your breakfast late in the morning and let it be light. Your lunch should be rich and various. Take your dinner not later than 1 hour before you go to sleep. Whatever your diet may be, rich or simple, always be grateful to God and nature for providing whatever you have. And now we come to our practical lessons. Chapatis. Ingredients: semolina, 250 grams. You may alternatively use atta or chapati flour. Boiling water, 250 milliliters. A pinch of salt. Ghee, 2 tablespoons. And oil. Utensils: a frying pan, a bowl, a tablespoon, a jug for water, a rolling board, a rolling pin, a container for keeping the chapatis, a napkin. Add boiling water to the semolina. Do it gradually, mixing well with the spoon. Knead the dough thoroughly with your hand till the dough stops sticking to the bowl and to your hand. Add a pinch of salt, sprinkle with water, and continue kneading the dough. Form a big ball out of the dough, brush it with oil, and leave it covered for 30 to 60 minutes. Pinch off small pieces of the dough, shape them into balls, and roll them on a board into thin circles. Chapatis are cooked in a dry and hot frying pan. To check the temperature of the frying pan, put some flour in it. If the flour instantly becomes brown, it is a sign of the proper temperature. While cooking chapatis, frequently turn them over. When the chapatis start puffing out, press them slightly with a napkin to make them fill with air. Brush the cooked chapatis with some ghee, put them inside the napkin, and keep in a specially prepared container. This will ensure the chapatis remain soft and tasty for a long time. Serve chapatis with soup, rice, or sabji. Chapatis can be used instead of bread. Stuffed parathas. Ingredients: dough as for chapatis, and 3 fillings: grated carrot, mashed potatoes, and paneer, which is homemade cottage cheese. Spices needed: ground coriander, ground cloves, cinnamon, black pepper or fresh chili, fresh coriander leaves, fresh parsley leaves, and salt. Utensils: a frying pan, a bowl, a jug for water, a rolling board, a rolling pin, and a container for keeping the parathas. Now we shall use 3 kinds of filling: grated carrot, mashed potatoes, and paneer. Add salt, cinnamon, ground cloves, ground coriander, black pepper or fresh chili to the filling. Sprinkle with fresh coriander and parsley. Mix well. The filling is ready. Now, pinch off small pieces of the dough and shape them into balls. Roll each ball into a thin circle. Brush them with oil. Put the filling in the center of each circle and carefully fold the dough. Roll it again with the filling. For cooking parathas, we need a hot frying pan. To check the temperature of the frying pan, put a pinch of flour in it. The flour should instantly become brown. This is a sign of the proper temperature. Start frying parathas in a dry pan. After a while, start adding oil gradually. While frying parathas, it is necessary to turn them over frequently. Cooking time is approximately 5 to 6 minutes. Press the parathas with a spatula so that they get soaked in oil. When the parathas are ready, brush them with some ghee, cover with a napkin, and store in a special container. Parathas stuffed with carrots and paneer are cooked in the same way. In order for the dough not to get torn when it is rolled out, the filling should not be too wet. If the dough does get torn, put some flour on that spot and continue rolling it out. Paneer, which is homemade cottage cheese. Ingredients: milk, 2 liters, juice of 1 lemon. Utensils: a saucepan, a colander, a cheesecloth, and a tablespoon. In order to make 200 to 300 grams of paneer, take 2 liters of good quality milk and the juice of 1 lemon. To filter the milk, use a colander and cheesecloth. Bring the milk to a boil. Add lemon juice to the boiling milk. The milk will clot. Continue to stir it with a spoon until the liquid becomes almost transparent. Lemon juice should be added when milk is already boiling. After 20 to 30 seconds, remove the pan from the heat. Separate the whey with a colander. Whey can be used for cooking chapatis, rice, or soup. Put the paneer in the cheesecloth and keep it under some pressure. This is needed in case you are going to use this paneer for making sandwiches. Then it will not crumble. The taste and quality of paneer depends upon the quality of the milk it is made of. Two dishes made with paneer: aloo paneer and fried paneer. The ingredients for fried paneer: paneer cut into cubes, oil for deep frying, salt and black pepper. Utensils: karai or frying pan with a thick bottom and a skimmer. The ingredients for aloo paneer: baked potatoes, paneer cut in slices, oil, salt, black pepper. The utensils: a frying pan, a spatula. Take some paneer and baked potatoes sliced in rounds. For cooking fried paneer, cut the paneer into cubes. It is to be deep fried. For cooking aloo paneer, cut the paneer into slices. It is to be shallow fried with potatoes. Heat the oil, put the paneer cubes into it, and fry for 2 to 3 minutes until golden brown. At the same time, start frying slices of potatoes and paneer in the frying pan. Take the paneer cubes out of oil. And sprinkle them with salt and black pepper. Continue to fry potato slices and the paneer until golden brown, turning them over occasionally with a spatula. When ready, remove them from the pan and sprinkle with salt and black pepper. Serve the aloo paneer with tomato sauce. In combination with royal toasts, it is a delicious festive treat for your guests. Royal toast. Ingredients: bread cut in slices, chopped pistachios, oil for deep frying. For the syrup, water, 1 glass, sugar, 1 glass, and cardamom. The utensils: karai, or deep frying pan with a thick bottom, a saucepan, and a skimmer. Pour a glass of water into a saucepan. Add a glass of sugar and some cardamom. Pour some oil into the karai. Place the saucepan and the karai on the heat. To check the temperature of the heated oil, put a small ball of dough into it. If it quickly rises to the surface, it means the temperature is as needed. The syrup is cooked for 3 to 4 minutes on a high heat until it becomes thick. In order to remove the sediment of sugar from the syrup, add some milk. Soon, the sediment will rise to the surface and can be easily removed with the skimmer. Put slices of bread in the heated oil. In a couple of minutes, they will become golden brown. this stage, put them into the hot syrup. Turning them over occasionally. Then take them out, put in a plate, sprinkle with some chopped pistachios. Puris. Ingredients: flour, 5 to 6 tablespoons, water, 40 to 50 milliliters, salt, and oil for deep frying. Utensils: karai, or a deep frying pan with a thick bottom, a skimmer, a bowl, a rolling board, and a rolling pin. Add some oil into the flour and make dough, adding water gradually. The dough should be firm. Add salt, sprinkle with water, and continue kneading the dough. As dough should be firm, it takes effort to knead it. Leave it covered for 30 to 60 minutes. Then, form small balls out of the dough. Dip them one by one in oil and roll out on the rolling board. To check if the oil is heated enough, put a small ball of dough into it. If it instantly rises to the surface, you can start frying. Carefully put a puri into the hot oil, turning it over with the skimmer. When the puri puffs out and becomes golden brown, take it out of the oil. Remove the excess oil and store asafoetida. Salt, oil, 3 to 4 tablespoons, or butter can be used instead. Hot water, 1 glass. Utensils, a deep pan or a saucepan. Heat the pan and add the spices. Add tomatoes diced into cubes. Saute for a while.